So continuing from our previous video, last time we learned about few basics about probability. Now we'll solve a few examples of probability and try to understand the concept of probability through these examples. There are 5 questions we will be solving in this video. The 5 questions have been listed in the description box below this video. You will be able to have a look once you click on the description box below. So let's begin with our first question. Our first question says cards each marked with one of the numbers 6 to 15 are placed in a box and mixed thoroughly. One card is drawn at random from the box. What is the probability of getting a card with number less than 10? So let's list down the numbers from 6 to 15 first. It is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. So in total there are 10 numbers and we are asked to find the probability of getting a card with number less than 10. Which are the numbers less than 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So probability of getting a card with number less than 10 will be equal to what? We will write down what is it. It is equal to the number of favorable events or outcome, events you can say, or outcome, favorable event or outcome upon total number of outcomes. This is as per the formula we had learnt in the previous class. Now number of favorable event is what we need. 4. We need numbers, cards with numbers less than 10, which are 6, 7, 8, 9. So totally there are 4. And total number of outcomes means the total number of cards that have been listed here. So there are 10. So 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10, and the answer is 2 upon 5. So 2 upon 5 is the probability of getting a card with number less than 10. Okay. So if you have understood this, we can move to the next question, which says a card is drawn at random from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. A card is drawn at random from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. So there are 52 cards, okay, and there are 4 different types of cards. Which are they? Spades, clubs or flowers, some call it flowers as well, hearts and diamonds. So these two are black in color and these two are red in color. Okay, so remember, in a pack of 52 cards there are 4 different types of cards. Which are they? They are spades, which are black in color. Then you have clubs or flowers, which are also black in color. You have hearts and diamonds, both of which are red in colors. Okay. Now each of these 4 different types of cards, there are 13 cards in all in each of these types. Okay. Which are those 13? Okay. We'll list them down over here so that it will help us to solve card type problems in the future. Okay. So there is no 1, but there is an ace. Then there is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is jack, not joker. Remember, there is no joker in a pack of cards. Queen and king. So if you get a question which says what is the probability of getting a joker in a pack of 52 cards, the probability is 0. Okay, because the joker does not belong to a pack of cards. A joker does not belong to a pack of cards. Hence, the probability of getting a joker in a pack of cards is 0. So, now coming to our actual question, what does it say? It asked, what is the probability of getting a black king? Okay, so there are only 2 different types of cards with which are black in color, and hence there will be only 2 kings. So probability of getting a black king is 2 upon 52. Why 2? Because spade has a king, clubs has a king, and we are asked just for black king. So these 2 will have black kings, 1 in each. So 2 is the favorable event, and 52 because total number of cards are 52. So if we divide this, we get 1 upon 26. So the probability of getting a black king is 1 upon 26. Similarly, we can solve the fourth question as well, which asks for what is the probability of getting a black queen. So it's the same. Probability of getting a black queen will be equal to 2 upon 52, which is equal to 1 upon 26 when we cancel. Why 2 upon 52? Once again, there is a queen, black queen here and the black queen here. Hence you get 2 upon 52, which is 1 upon 26. Okay. So whenever you need to have to solve a card problem, you have to keep this in mind. There are 52 cards. There are 4 different types of cards: spades, clubs, hearts, diamonds, each having 13 cards, and 2 of them are black in color and 2 of them are red in color, and joker is not a part of a pack of cards. Okay, let's go to the third problem. Okay, what does the third problem say? And the third problem can be solved in 2 different ways. We'll see what is the problem first, and then we'll say which are the 2 ways or methods by which we can solve the problem. Okay, so it says a box contains 3 blue, 2 white, 4 red marbles. Let's list them down first. So there are blue marbles which will mark as B, and they are 3 in number. There is white which will mark as W, and there are 2 in number. Then we have red which will mark as R, and there are 4. So 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 3 9. So the box contains 9 marbles. If a marble is drawn at random from the box, what is the probability that it will not be a white marble? So we need to find out the probability of not getting a white marble, which means we need to find the probability, in other words, of getting the red marble and the blue marble. So let us see the 2 ways in which we can solve the problem. So method 1, we had discussed about mutually exclusive events, which is probability of an event plus probability probability of the event not happening is equal to 1. So similarly, probability of getting a white marble plus probability of not getting a white marble will also be equal to 1. We are interested in probability of not getting a white marble as per our problem. So let us find out first probability of getting a white marble. So what is the probability of getting a white marble? So how many white marbles are there? 2. So favorable outcome is 2. Upon how much? How many types of outcomes are possible? 9, because there are 9 marbles. 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 3 9. So 2 upon 9 is probability of getting a white marble. So let's put this in this, and we'll get 2 upon 9 plus probability of not getting a white marble equal to 1. When we take this on the other side, the sign will change and we'll get something like this, 1 minus 2 upon 9. If we take the LCM, it comes to, and make the denominator common, we will get 9 minus 2 upon 9, that comes to 7 upon 9. I'll just do it this way. Okay, that comes to 7 upon 9. Okay, so that is 7 upon 9. This is method 1. Okay, what is the other method? Okay, I'll just put this thing up so that it is, you can view it better. I'll just put it down over here. Okay, so this comes to 2 upon 9 plus probability of not getting white. See, if you take it on the side, it comes to probability of not getting white is equal to 1 minus 2 upon 9, and that comes to 9 minus 2 upon, I'll put it down over here, makes it easier, comes to 9 minus 2 upon 9, which is equal to 7 upon 9. Okay, I just wrote it the other side so that you can see it clearly. Okay, it's slightly got slanting. I hope you'll excuse me for that. Okay, so this is the answer you get. So this is the probability of not getting a white marble. Now, which is the second method? Let's look at the second method. Okay, in the second method, I'll just do it over here. Put it down as method 2. In the second method, okay, see, probability of not getting a white means probability of getting either blue or red. Okay, which means if you don't touch the white marbles, there are only two different sets of marbles remaining, blue and red. Okay, so probability of not getting a white marble will be equal to probability of getting a blue marble plus probability of getting a red marble. So probability of getting a blue marble is what? 3 upon 9. Why 3 upon 9? Because there are 3 blue marbles, so favorable outcome is 3 and total number of outcome is 9. And in case of red, it is 4 upon 9. Since the denominators are the same, we can put it down as 3 plus 4 upon 9, which is 7 upon 9. So if you notice, this and this is the same. Okay, so two ways of solving the same problem, both are correct. You can do it either way provided you reach the same answer. Okay, now moving on to the last question that we will solve in this video. It's an easier one. It says a bag contains 4 red and 6 black balls. So it has 4 red and 6 black balls. A ball is taken out of the bag at random. So there is a bag and it has got a total of 10 balls. There are red balls are 4 and black balls are 6. So we'll put it down as R and this is B. Okay, find the probability of getting a black ball. So this is easy. Probability of getting a black ball will always be 6 upon 10. Why is it 6 upon 10? Because how many black balls are there? 6. So favorable outcome will be 6. 6 upon 10. 10 why? Because total number of outcome possible is 10. So there are 10 balls. Divide this further. 2 3s are 10. Sorry, 2 3s are 6 and 2 5s are 10. That comes to 3 upon 5. So 3 upon 5 is the probability of getting a black ball. So in this video we have solved 5 questions. I hope you all have understood. Watch the next video and we will solve few more examples in this to make the concept of probability more clear. clear. Okay, so thank you.